Yeah, I'm going live in three, two, one. Hello and good evening, people. Hopefully, you had a great day. And for the Argentine supporters, 1 minute of silence. I know the day sometimes can turn out to be bad, but no worries. There are two matches in the qualifier round, so hopefully, we'll be able to see some good matches. Anyway, আহ, আজকের এই সুন্দর দিনে হচ্ছে আমাদের আজকে যেটা করব সেটা হচ্ছে আমাদের আর্টিকেল পড়েছিলাম ওয়াকান্ডা ফর এভার এটার আর্টিকেলটা শেষ করেছি, এটার যে ওয়ার্ডসগুলো ছিল সেগুলো নিয়ে আমরা সেন্টেন্স তৈরি করেছি, এবং আজকে যেটা আমরা করব সেটা হচ্ছে ফিল্ম রিভিউ করব। অ্যান্ড লেটস সি হাউ আওয়ার পার্টিসিপেন্টস রিভিউ দেয়ার ফেভারিট ফিল্মস। সো আপনার ফেভারিট ফিল্ম কি, অ্যান্ড ইউ ক্যান রাইট ডাউন কেমন লেগেছিল, এবং ইউ ক্যান রাইট এ শর্ট রিভিউ। সো যারটা ভালো হবে আমি কিন্তু পড়বো। সো without further delay, I would like to call our esteemed member Miss Farzana Tonu to start with her favorite film, and it is, I think, Charlie, a Malayalam film. So let's hear it, Miss Tonu. শুরু করা যাক।
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you, for giving me an opportunity and say something. Give me a chance to say something about my favorite movie topic. Well, let's start. To be honest, I would love to watch movies, and when I get free time, I watch any Malayalam movie and any Malayalam movies or Hindi movies. Well, some 9 month ago, I watched a film that was Malayalam movie. That movie name Charlie. This movie is my favorite, and mm, after watching uh, mm, uh, now this time till this movie my favorite list. Well, Charlie is a Tamil movie which was released in 2015. The main character named Charlie was played by uh, Dulquer Salman. Dulquer Salman is a Tamil famous uh,
Actor, and he's a
actor,
Malayalam actor. Yes.
Tamil actor, and I watched some so many movies on him, and Charlie movie, where the main uh, female character Tisha is a graphic artist who ran away from the home to avoid getting married, and afterwards she returns a room by her friend's cooperation. In the room, she finds a sketchbook of the previous occupant, and uh, uh, and she decided to reveal incomplete history. And male character Charlie is a young guy who loves to travel a different kind of place, and believe in enjoying life to the fullest. And that's it. This is my movies review. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Though you stated your favorite film and talked about the story, it didn't answer the questions like why did you like this film, and uh, a review contains some words like how was the screenplay, how did the cast acted in the film, Like you could say some trivias like uh, Charlie was released in 2015, and it's an adventure drama film directed by Martin Prakash, and it stars Dulquer Salman, Parvati, and what I liked most about the film, as I also watched the film, I would like to say the music was amazing. It was ethereal. I loved the part of cinematography, scenes where what do you say portrayed so realistic, and the story had such good appeal. And also it got 8 awards in the Kerala State Film Awards, and yes, due to its excellence in acting and best cinematography, it was also remade in two different languages, in Tamil and Marathi also. So it was a craze among Dulquer Salman fans, and I think in Bangladesh, people also got love into Malana films by watching Dulquer Salman's this one. সো থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ এনিওয়ে। সো খেয়াল করতে হবে, ঠিক আছে, যে রিভিউ দেওয়ার সময় কোন কোন জিনিস খেয়াল রাখবো, কোন কোন জিনিস ভালো ছিল, কোনটা ভালো লাগেনি আরও ভালো লাগার মতো ছিল, এবং কোন সিনটা আপনার বেশি ভালো লেগেছে, কোন সিচুয়েশনটার জন্য কীভাবে আপনি ফিল্মটা খুঁজে পেলেন, না এটা কি কেউ আপনাকে সাজেস্ট করেছিল কি না, ইউ কুড সে অল দিস থিংস, এবং বাকি যারা এরপর দিবেন তারাও এই জিনিসগুলো একটু সাজিয়ে নিতে পারেন এখান থেকে, ঠিক আছে। আই জাস্ট গেভ ইউ অ্যান আইডিয়া। Alright, so next in line, I have our participant, Miss Diba. So Miss Diba, she's going to talk about the film Dangal, which actually created Dangal in the arena of film industry, especially in China. It did record business in there. So Miss Diba, let's hear about your favorite film Dangal.
Well, watching movie is one of the primary recreational activities for Bangladeshi people. It is not they are not only just for entertaining but also educational. So here I would like to talk about my favorite movie, which is none other than the blockbuster film Dangal. It is an Indian film. Uh, uh, this film casting by Amir Khan, who is my favorite actor. First of all, I would say the writer wrote the script masterfully by focusing on the character. The leading character Amir Khan was an sportsman, ex-sportsman actually, but he has been never uh, able to achieve his desired goals. But he doesn't uh, uh, lose his inspiration and lose his motivation. He now is still encourages his two daughter Geeta and Bobita, to do wrestling. He was wrestling players actually, but the villagers don't accept his idea because they think that wrestling is not the type of sports for women. But he doesn't let that bother him. He just continues to train his daughter. However, at the beginning, they don't accomplish their goals. They wanted to give up, but their father, Mr. Amir Khan, always pushed them and encouraged them and told them they need to be patient, they need persistence to achieve their goals. It's challenging, but really worth it. Um, but eventually, and finally, they they started to pick it up, and finally they won their match. So it was, I've said the wrestling competition was breathtaking and breathtaking, and uh, this is it was an inspiration and motivational movie. This is the main reason why this is my favorite movie, and this movie is based on true incident. So Yeah, this is
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Diba. It is based on really based on true events, two incidents about two sisters named the Fogart sisters, right? They're very famous, and the genre goes to it's a biographical sports drama film. All right. At first, যখনই film review করবো
right.
এটা কি ধরনের film? এটা কি action film, adventure, romance, thriller, what? This was a kind of a film called biographical sports drama. It had
Interesting.
it had the biography of the Fogart sisters, and it was a sports drama film. Yes, of course, and you could say not only
আরেকবার
about the
বলবেন কি
actor.
বায়োগ্রাফিক্যাল স্পোর্টস ড্রামা?
Yes, the genre is biographical sports drama film. You could also talk about the director. The director name I think was Nitesh Tiwari, and
I don't know actually the director.
you have to research about that when you are reviewing a film. And you have to talk about the critics also. There is another portion that talks about the critics while what they say talking about a film. You could say how critics accepted the film, because even before a film is premiered, and a group of critics watch the film and they give reviews like 3 star, 4 star, 5 stars. Normally, the what do you say? The spectators like us, we see the IMDb rating or Rotten Tomatoes, and also we check out the critics' review like Taran Adarsh and other film critics who give verdicts how the film is. All right, you could talk about that also, and you could say how much business it did, if it was a blockbuster hit or flop film, and you could also talk about how famous it became after premiering. All right, there are so many aspects we can talk about. Alright, so next in line কে বলবেন? কার কাছ থেকে শুনবো? মিস্টার ইমরান, মিস্টার ইমাম, মিস্টার মল্লিক? বলেন, কার কাছ থেকে শুনবো? Who's gonna come next? Have you thought about it, Mr. Imam, Mr. Mullik, and Mr. Imran? Microphone on your
I
side.
have no preparation today.
Okay, so what's your favorite film? Let me ask you some questions. I think it would be easier if we just have a conversation. Alright, so what's your favorite film, Mr. Imam?
Mm, I I watched a lot of movie, but the my if I say about my favorite film, I would to tell about Shaolin Temple, Mm.
Alright, so
and I watched it.
what type of film it was? Shaolin Temple, right? Like, or was
Yeah,
it Shaolin
actually
Soccer?
it it was a martial art training movie, which is um how to say published. I can
No,
say
no.
published
Release. Film can be
or
released.
released.
Yes.
It released in 1980, and it's all about history of the Chinese martial art, and it casted by Jet Li, and it's a how to say it got a award in 1980. I forget this.
All right. As I have searched from there, it was the movie was quite special, right? 1982. It was released in 1982, and it was the first time Jet Li starred in a movie on of his own. It was his debut role. Do you know that? It was the first time Jet Li, I
Hmm.
think, a solo movie of his
Yeah.
was released. So, and it is a, yes, you said it correctly. It is a martial art based film, and it is based on the Shaolin Monastery in China, and it talks about Shaolin Kung Fu. And yes, of course, and the movie actually is a joint production between Hong Kong and China. Normally, uh, what do they say? The most famous actor in the Chinese region, whose name is Jackie Chan. Normally, he starts in these Chinese Hong Kong martial art films, but Jet Li is what do they say? Jet Li or Jackie Chan. They are both actually some versions of Bruce Lee. Do you know that? They are actually
Yeah, I know.
came
I
after.
know about.
Yes, they came after Bruce Lee.
but
So can you tell us
but lately
when?
he has a lot of award
Yes,
for martial art, and he is a real
martial
real
artist.
superhero. Yeah, and he has got a lot of award from
Lot of awards,
his
lot of কিন্তু plural plural, তো lot of এরপর
oh,
awards. এটা ভুল হচ্ছে কিন্তু. Okay, so can you tell us about the story of Shaolin Temple? Do you remember?
uh, I forget. I forgot. I have forgotten the many sceneries, but the main scenery was um, Jet Li, who is the main character of this movie. He went to Shaolin Temple to learning Chinese Kung Fu, but his teacher uh, he don't like to don't like Shaolin Jet Li because of he thought that Jet Li is very weak, and he cannot do the difficulties to uh, learn kung fu, and there are a beautiful girl. Jet Li Jet Li was loved by her, and her has her had mm, a dog, and Zetli and Zetli's friend they eat the dog, and
Eat
how
the
to
dog.
say
They eat the dog.
they yeah sir
Eat. They just cook it
they
and eat.
yeah they how to say they make it barbecue, a dog barbecue.
This is a
And
funny part, really funny one. Like in their first date, they fry a dog. Okay, so that is one hell of a date. Anyway, so
uh,
when did you watch the film?
I watched the film in 2017. Our teacher recommended us to watch this movie for understanding the Chinese culture, Chinese ancient culture, and what is the history, origin of the martial art, how
Yes.
come it in present world. So we watch it. The movies how to say
Depicts.
print picture is quality not good because of its 80s is indicate the movie, but it was very interesting, and if I watch this movie we can learn many things, and we know how they did survive to learn this martial art, and how they keep their protect their culture despite of many bad situation or many problem.
Yes, I also agree with you that on this point because I have also seen such films like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which is also starred by Jet Li, and as you mentioned that your teacher suggested it because the martial arts, the Chinese martial arts, especially the Shaolin way, it is not only a way of fighting; it's a lifestyle, right? Because
Yeah,
there
yeah,
is there is a
yes.
temple dedicated to Shaolin
I was
style.
I was visited the Shaolin Temple two times in 2018,
Okay, so how did
and
you?
I was the I saw the student of temple. They are very hardworking, and they are almost um, how to say five, under the 5 years old, and their practice, their patient, enduringness is uh, very high than us,
All right.
and they are well arranged and well, how to say,
Disciplined, you
they,
could
they,
say.
they follow the hand. They are very disciplined.
Yes, so thank you so much, Mr. Imam. I think what you shed light on was an interesting part of a film, and it's not only a film, as you mentioned, it's a culture, and it was really nice talking about that. So, until we talk again, please enjoy the session, and thank you once again for
Thank you, sir.
bringing up this topic. So, Mr. Imam, thank you so much, and next in line, তারপর কে আছেন? Mr. Imran. Mr. Imran, turn on your mic, and Mr. Mollik also has turned on his mic. Mr. Mollik, we were talking about films. So, what about you? Do you have any preparation about a film?
So, teacher, I have no preparation about that, but I want to say about something.
Which film?
Actually, Troy is my favorite film. I want to say about that.
Oh, definitely, I'd love to hear that. It's also a fictional, what do you say, film, but it got so many awards, and what do you say, Brad Pitt became so famous after acting in the Troy movie as an Achilles. Okay, so let's hear it. Let's hear it
Yes.
about Troy.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Good evening. Hope you are doing very well. I'm Kuzmoldik. I'm from bus 16. And I want to say about my favorite film. My favorite film is Troy. It's a historical movie, and it's based on real story about Troy. And this movie is released in 2004, and it was directed by Wolfgang Peterson and written by David Benioff. Yes, sir. And actually, this film is recommended my friend, and he watched this movie. After that, he recommended me this film is historical movie. Actually, my friend know I love historical movie. That's why he recommend movie. And when I watch this movie, actually I'm not. I think I'm not live in when I watch this movie. Actually, this movie about 3 hours time, and I watched this movie without any push or disturbingness, because I watched it movie, and I watched it fully attached with this movie, and this movie's stories is very good. You know, Brad Pitt is the hero of this movie, and not only Brad Pitt, I also others actors' names. This names is Eric Bana. That he plays this role as a Hector,
Yes.
and others. His elder brother, younger brother, sorry, is Orlando Bloom. He was his name was Paris, and you know Helen. He's the most of the people.
She's the
Sorry, she is the most of the people think she's the main culprit of
behind the war, Trojan War, right?
behind the war, and this story is Paris ran away with king's wife. Her name is Helen, and that's why the king is angry about that, and he attacked Troy, and Hector want to defend, but he not fully defend. And after that, Troy city is fully destroyed, and yeah, and actually, many story about with this Troy movie, uh, and many twists also. I don't explain about clearly because I'm not prepared about that, and I think that's it. Me to this topic. Hope. Thank you everyone for listening patiently. Hope you have a good day.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for discussing about Troy. Yes, and after hearing your presentation about the film, I started remembering the facts. It was long ago. I think the film was released in 2004 when I got what they say got acquainted with Brad Pitt for the first time. But I was mostly fascinated with the character Hector. Actually, I have read the epic ballad Iliad, which was written by Homer, and I was always fascinated about literature. And when I got to see the film in person, in the screen, big screen, so it was really amazing experience. And Hector was a hero for me, and I think the actor's name was Eric Bana, and Orlando Bloom played an outstanding role as Paris, and also Diane Kruger played Helen beautifully. She looked like an angel, and yes, she was worth the fight. But there were so many, what is it, complexities in the story, because there was problem between the Greeks and Trojans. And personally, Achilles was a hero of that story, and he got persuaded by Odysseus, the king of Ithaca, which was also played by Sean Bean. I think he's also very famous for playing Stark character, the head of the clan in Game of Thrones also. So it was really nice, and I'm also happy that you brought this film into today's discussion topic. So thank you so much, Mr. Molly. And yes, it was really
Thank
nice
you,
hearing
sir.
about that. Troy is still the 60th highest grossing film of all time. So it's quite interesting. Anyway, the critics also
Yes.
praised the performances and everything. So finally, I'd like to hear from Mr. Imran. Mr. Imran, where are you? I cannot hear you properly. Are you there?
Yes, yes, sir. I can
Okay,
hear
so
you.
so which film are you gonna talk about now? কোন film নিয়ে শুনবো?
Something presentation, sir.
Okay, so কোন film নিয়ে শুনবো?
Three Idiots.
Oh, that's a
আমি
nice
আসলে
one.
আসলে আমি অ্যাকচুয়ালি দেখি না, কিন্তু একটু দেখেছিলাম।
Okay, so let's hear
মুভি
about
দেখার
it.
অভ্যাস নাই আর কি, স্যার।
No worries. You should try, like, however you can.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you everyone. Assalamu alaikum. This is Imran Hussain from Munshigons, and I hope well doing everyone. Today I presented presentation topics about of my favorite movie. Actually, my favorite movie's name is Three Idiots. Basically, I love to watch movies in my leisure time. I love to watch sometime I love to watch movies in my leisure time, and it is one of the best source of the entertainment. Um, mm, Most of times I prefer watch comedy movies to relax my mind, and uh, actually it was this movie's name, it was the Three Idiots. It is a Bollywood movie, and is directed actually. I don't name his name. And Amir Khan is played and role of the main actor and main actress with Karina Kapoor, maybe
Actress, yes.
actress uh, Karina Kapoor.
It also starred Amir Khan, Madhavan, and Sharman Joshi in titular roles.
And uh, mm, I plan to watch this movie with my friends, with my close friend Muhammad Jorul Islam, and I was excited to watch this movies uh, because of my this favorite actor Amir Khan, and his all movies are meaningful in this movie, and
The film story. You could talk about the story.
উম, কি বলবো স্যার ওটাকে আমি আসলে আমার তো অভ্যাস নাই স্যার
Nowadays, the story নিয়ে একটু বলতে পারেন কতটুকু মনে আছে? So the story is about three friends, right?
Yeah, three friends, yes. However, there were creative invention. In invention is the invention the days which them to settle.
Do you remember the name of Amir Khan's character? It was a really interesting one. Ranchor Das, Shamal Das, Chanchar. He was also called Rancho.
And all in all, this was the movies which made me as well as inspired me and education and thought to get success in work also. It is my favorite this movie. So thank you everyone.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Imran, for talking about Three Idiots. It was so famous, it became a cult classic. Well, whenever we were with friends, whenever we were depressed, we used to sing together, Give Me Some Sunshine, Give Me Some Rain. The story was all about Raju Rastogi, Farhan Qureshi, and of course, Rancho, who was passionate about experimenting with different things. And there was the principal called, what to say, Virus. I really love the character of Boman Irani. And there was another
His specialty is he can write
with
on
both
two
hands.
hands.
Both hands,
Both
yes.
hands.
Also, he had a pen. Do you remember?
Actually, sir, I
Yeah.
cannot full movies.
Yes.
Just 30 or 35 minutes watching.
Yes, definitely. And I still remember the opening scene where the virus takes entry, the principal, right? Do you remember, Mr. Imam? I think you have watched it.
Yes, sir.
But
He's
this
a
is
very,
interesting movie, sir.
yes, very interesting movie. The principal enters, he doesn't wear any, what to say, he doesn't bind his tie, he just use clips to wear the tie, and he use Velcro for
and
as a
and
shirt, not buttons.
there are a funny actor. He has a he had a
এখন স্যার
His shaving
speech
time
section.
স্যার
Yes.
also
Speech
is
section.
ridiculous.
Then the Amir Khan he changed some word. Then when he speaks, everybody is laughing.
Well, I
इस
also remember the
इस कॉलेज
character,
में
Chatur.
बलात्कार बन दिया.
Chatur was the, what do you say, the idiot, what do you say, idiot of the class. He was very brilliant, but he was also selfish. He used to
Yeah.
disrupt other
এখন
studies, and he tried to be the topper of the institute. So yes, Imperial College of Engineering, and they all
স্যার এখন
tried to
স্যার
win the
যতটুকু
pen.
वो तो चमत्कार का बलात्कार बन दिया.
Mr. Imran, বলেন.
স্যার যতটুকু বলতে পারছি এখানে তো স্যার গ্রামার তো স্যার পুরা মানে জগা খিচুড়ি বানাই ফেলছি স্যার আমার মনে
না,
হচ্ছে স্যার
আপনার গ্রামারের ঝগড়া কিছুটা কম। এখন আপনি যেটা করছেন সেটা হচ্ছে ভয় পেয়ে হাল ছেড়ে দেন। বলতে হবে, ভুল হোক সমস্যা নাই। সমস্যা হচ্ছে আমরা নিজেরা নিজেদেরকে ছেড়ে দিই যে না আমার লিমিট এতটুকু পর্যন্ত ছিল। আপনি পুশ করতে হবে, পুশ দ্য বাউন্ডারিজ। ও পুশের কথাই মনে পড়লো, দেয়ার ওয়াজ এ সিন ইন দ্য ফাইনাল পার্ট where they what do they say make what do they say inverter out of car batteries. It was amazing, it was amazing stuff. Three Idiots bring so many memories. Okay, especially the part where Chotur, Chotur after the speech, I remember he just engraved in the wall that remember the day I will be back. So yes, that was an interesting one. He's called Silencer. Okay.
And also, and this film has a many truth speech.
Yes.
Like they said that they expressed that whatever a best friend, but if anyone got a good result, the friends cannot happy.
Yes, no, that dialogue exactly I remember was if all the friend fails, they're happy. But one of them tops the class, then we all are unhappy. I still remember the line, Hum sab dukhi the. We were all
Yeah.
unhappy because our friend topped the class. Oh, it was amazing. And also, do you people remember the pen, the special pen which the virus used to carry? Like it's a
Yeah.
pen, what do you say, used by astronauts. And Rancho suddenly asks, why don't they use pencils in space? It was an amazing dialogue. I still remember that. So thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for bringing out so many memories and so many amazing films, starting with Charlie, then Dangal, Three Idiots, Troy. Amazing. So Miss Asma, আপনার ফেভারিট ফিল্ম নিয়ে শুনবো। সো মাইক্রোফোনটা টার্ন অন করেন দেখি কি অবস্থা। আপনার আপনার রিভিউটা শোনাই বাকি আছে। সো লেটস হিয়ার অ্যাবাউট ইট।
দেখলাম কিছু দেখা হয়েছে।
দেখি, what's your favorite film? Which are you gonna talk about?
আই আই ফিল মানে এটা আমার একটা ভালো লেগেছে। ওটা চেষ্টা করবো দেওয়ার যতটুকু পারি।
Okay, definitely. What is the film's name?
রানওয়ে
Runway.
রানওয়ে and so this film is directed by Tariq Masood.
Oh yes, yes, Tariq Masood. One of the what is it? I haven't seen the movie, but I have heard so many praises.
অনেক আগে স্যার দেখছি, তারপরে একটু আগে সার্চ দিয়ে জাস্ট ঘটনাটা আমার মনে পড়লো, ওখান থেকে স্যার পারি যেভাবে পারি দিব।
Okay, okay, definitely. Let's hear it.
আর saying Runway, this film is directed by Tariq Masood. It's for very different movie for me because this is a very um, uh, this movie is alternative movie famous theme in Bangladesh. This
It's a
movie.
drama film. It is the genre is drama.
40 minutes left. Just the main character is Ruhul, and this character are acting. The acting was Fozlul Haq, and this Ruhul is a young depressed boy who was live in small hut near an international airport. The story deals with Islamic extremism in
Extremism.
Bangladesh,
Extremism, yes.
and this film is a background of the stories, uh, several nation and international issues that took place in 2005 2006. Uh, the Ruhul studied till Dakhil in madrasa, but he could not pass the exam, and his father sold their land and moved to the Middle East. And his mother but his mother bought a cow from loan, bought a cow with loan from the bank, and he had a younger sister she helps his family financially by job in garments, and um, Sarul had a grandfather who was very sick. Uh, and this time those time Rahul looking for a job, so he went to his uncle small cyber cafe and learned how to he went to how to how to varieties of work, and those time he met a boy named Arif, and Arif and he's um, uh, fascinated by Arif. He fascinated by Arif, Islamic dress and speech. Uh, Ruhul um, uh, অজান্তে স্যার এটাকে কি বলবো unknowingly
Unknowingly, yes.
and Ruhul unknowingly gets involved with the militant,
Militants, yes.
and Ruhul was brainwashed by Arif. And this film story I really like, but here it's not end the story. Ruhul luckily come back home, and this scene I was it was heart touch
Attaching, yes.
starting for me because his mother was washed bath with bath with her son with milk, and it's very beautiful moment when I remember this scene. It's beautiful for me.
Yes, it was a
That
purification ritual by bathing the boy with milk, like he's being washed of his sins and everything. It was really nice. And let me share some trivias also. It was the final feature film of Tarek Masood, right? Do you remember? It was his last film, last feature film.
that very সাহস-
Outstanding.
আসলে
It was, sorry.
খুবই সাহসী মুভিটা তৈরি করেছেন উনি।
Okay, it was really what did it say? সাহসী নিজেকে ইট ওয়াজ রিয়েলি কারেজিয়াস ঠিক বলা যাবে না এই জায়গাটাতে ফিল্মে সাহসীর ব্যাপারটা একটু অন্যভাবে আসে ইট ওয়াজ এ
Brave,
frank, it was a very courageous step taken by Tariq Masood by taking it as a subject because it's always a complicated one in Bangladesh especially, and it was jointly the screenplay was jointly written by Tariq and Catherine Masood, and the film was shot by Mishuk Munir, and unfortunately both Tariq Masood and Mishuk Munir are no longer with us. It was their final film, and I think upon returning from one of the shots and I think from one of the shoots, they died in a street accident. It was really
yes,
unfortunate the way they portrayed the whole film. Especially, I remember one scene. I haven't seen the whole film, but there was a scene like the boy is walking and there is a plane just going over his head. Do you remember that? He watches and think about his life, like how he could fly off one day. So yes,
it was my friend who was free ticket from her brother, and he take took with me. So go. So I go to stadium. It's
went.
went stadium. It was ওরা what খুঁজে পাচ্ছি না প্রদর্শনী
It was what do you say? Released or it was put narrator portrayed of Thakur.
আমার
It was
স্টেডিয়ামের
showed
পাশে
there.
show. Yes, and luckily I saw this film, and I like this so much. They're
Okay.
very heart touching and so naturally acting.
Obviously, and all of them, most of the people were the even the lead character was newcomer. Mr. Fozlul Haq, who acted as Ruhul, he was a newcomer. There are the main three characters who acted as Arif and his uh, mother. I think they were all newcomers and they acted beautifully, naturally. That's a great thing. So thank you so much for bringing up this wonderful film. And yes, it was really nice hearing about our country's film. And thank you so much for finishing it so nicely. All right, so we have finished hearing about our films and the reviews of it, favorite films. So I hope you also like the session, and you should try to talk about your favorite films too, like giving reviews and everything, because trying out different things, different and new things, experimenting is an exciting way to learn a new language, especially English, which is so much frightening for us, the normal users, non-native speakers. সো থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ ফর বিং এ টুডে। নেক্সট দিনের জন্য আমাদের খুব ইন্টারেস্টিং একটা আর্টিকেল আছে, সেটা হচ্ছে আমি দিয়ে দেবো কিছুক্ষণের মধ্যেই। এটা একটু ডিফারেন্ট এবং এটা একটা ব্যাক হিস্ট্রি আছে। আই হ্যাভ পার্সোনাল এক্সপিরিয়েন্সেস অফ ভিজিটিং দিস প্লেসেস, লাইক একটা সাধারণ একটা খাবারের জায়গা নিয়ে কথা হবে, আমাদের সাধারণ মানুষজন কোথায় খাওয়া দাওয়া করে, এবং এটা একটা স্পেসিফিক টাইপস অফ রেস্টুরেন্টস নিয়ে কথা হবে। ঠিক আছে, হোপফুলি ইউ লাইক ইট। So it will not only talk about the places but also the situations and the kind of people go there, and yes, it would be amazing. So thank you so much for your wonderful reviews. সবাইকে অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। আশা করছি আমরা এভাবেই আমাদের এক্সপেরিমেন্টসগুলো কন্টিনিউ রাখবো and things will turn out to be more interesting. So until we meet again, stay safe, keep planning and have a good time. Good night everyone. Take care of yourself. Sweet dreams.